As the saying goes, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Brands that have gained more recognition for their wacky advertising than for their actual products included Louis Vuitton, Dollar Shave Club, Balenciaga, and Charmin. This is because their designers often release products with outlandish names and descriptions rather than focusing on functionality and practicality. Designer brands are no stranger to controversy. They attract attention to their eccentric public relations practices and irreverent marketing campaigns. In this video, we will show you 8 times when designer brands trolled the world with ridiculous products. For example, the 24,000 Louis Vuitton donut that was available at the Maison Christian Louboutin pop-up store in Beverly Hills, or the $1 million solid gold plated iPhone 5, or the controversial $500,000 gold toilet. These are just a few examples of the ridiculous products that designer brands put up for sale. What's amazing is that people actually bought them. Before we proceed, kindly subscribe to this channel for more interesting content like this. Without further ado, let's start at once. Donatella Versace's $2,000 sandwich bags. If you've ever fantasized about eating your lunch out of a $2,000 sandwich bag, then you're in luck. Donatella Versace's bag line has been called a lot of things, but functional is not one of them. Her company's most expensive bag is priced at $2,000. The Versace sandwich bag features a napkin made of a silk scarf and a plate made of leather. Bags and purses are some of the most popular design items, so designers often use these to launch their brands. But the PR team at Versace took it to a new level, releasing a $1,000 bag that appeared to be entirely made of gold. Not only are these bags ridiculously expensive, but they're also not very practical. Donatella's bags are flashy, but they're not very useful for everyday activities. Most people don't need a bag that costs $1,000, let alone one made of such a delicate material that it can't be used for anything. But the team behind Versace didn't just release one absurd bag design, they released several, like the multi-color $10,000 bag and a $6,000 bag with a small built-in gold stool. Marc Jacobs corned beef pastry tote bag. A popular marketing trend among fashion brands is to release a new product that's just plain ridiculous. A company's goal to get attention and to get people talking about their products. On February 25th, 2017, Marc Jacobs did something special for St. Patrick's Day. The brand released a $500 tote bag with a ridiculous design that made no sense. The tote featured a green and white print that looked like a corned beef sandwich. As if a corned beef bag wasn't confusing and strange enough, the brand also released a corned beef pastry and a corned beef flavored lip gloss. The bag's design was a little corny, but still confusing. The only thing the tote had to do with corned beef was the color green. Some of the bag's design featured silvered accents and other patterns that had nothing to do with corned beef. This tote bag was so strange and ridiculous that we cannot believe that anyone would actually buy it. In fact, the bag was so bizarre that some people thought it was a joke. A $100,000 Louis Vuitton purse. What's the most expensive purse you've ever seen? Have you ever seen a $100,000 Louis Vuitton purse? We're not talking about a purse with a $100,000 price tag. We're talking about a bag that cost $100,000. Yes, that's right, a bag that cost $100,000. This purse was made by the luxury brand. It's made from an ostrich leather and it's adorned with diamonds and other precious stones. The woman who owns this purse lives in Asia. She is from a wealthy family and she spends a lot of money on designer luxury items. You're probably wondering why a woman would spend $100,000 on a purse. Well, she was celebrating her 65th birthday, so she decided to splurge on designer items. If you're into designer luxury items, you might be interested in this particular Louis Vuitton purse. But be warned, the price tag is so hilarious. That's a lot of money even for a millionaire. Prada paperclip, $185, actually sold out. A paperclip might not seem like the most exciting product, but one paperclip in particular caused a huge stir when Prada released it. In 2017, Prada released a paperclip that sold for $185. The paperclip was made of sterling silver and had the Prada logo on it. The paperclip was met with mixed reactions. Some people thought it was a genius marketing move, while others thought it was ridiculous. Regardless of how you feel about the paperclip, there's no denying that it got people talking about Prada, and that's really all a designer brand can ask for. This paperclip was just one of many absurd items that Prada released in October 2018. The brand also released a $185 keychain, a $185 coin purse, a $185 iPhone case, and a $185 wine opener, and a $185 wallet. These products were wildly overpriced, but they still generated a lot of attention. Raf Simmons $200 duct tape. Duct tape is far from being a fancy or fashionable product, but that didn't stop designer Raf Simmons from releasing his own brand of duct tape for a whopping $200 a roll. This designer duct tape was black and covered in a geometric pattern. The brand released it with their Spring-Summer 2019 fashion show. They also released a $200 stencil, and people could use these two items to create their own fashion statement. The duct tape and stencil were designed for fashion and art rather than to fix items or repair walls. Simmons' brand of duct tape was black and covered in geometric shapes. The Raf Simmons duct tape retailed at $200 a roll. This was over 6 times the price of a regular duct tape. To put this into perspective, you could buy 20 rolls of conventional duct tape for the same price as 1 roll of designer duct tape. Yeezy Hobo sweater, $2,600. Another product that gained a ton of attention was Kanye West's $2,600 Hobo sweater. This overpriced garment was available in various colors and featured large metal lettering. Kanye's Hobo sweater is probably the most famous example of an absurdly priced clothing item. The sweater began gaining attention after Kim Kardashian wore it to her wedding with Kanye. This sweater was priced at $2,600, which is more than what many people earn in a year. Even for someone with plenty of money, it's excessive to spend thousands of dollars on a sweater. This item received a lot of attention after it was released. Many people criticized it for being overpriced, but some people just bought it. Jill Sando Paper Bag, $300 for looking like your mum packed your lunch bag. In today's world, it seems like there are designer brands for everything. You can buy designer clothes, bags, shoes, jewelry, and even paper products. Jill Sando, the head of J. Crew's Women Design, recently came under fire for her fresh paper bag that sells for $300. Social media users has dubbed the bag, which is made to look like a brown paper lunch bag, the lunch bag. Critics have called the bag a ridiculous product that is overpriced and unnecessary. However, some people have come to Sando's defense, saying that the bag is actually quite stylish and practical. What do you think? Is the Jill Sando paper bag a ridiculous product or a stylish necessity? Let us know in the comments. The Balenciaga Ikea Bag. IKEA versus Balenciaga? We know designer brands for their luxury items that come with a hefty price tag, but now and then a designer will release a product that is so over the top or ridiculous that it makes you wonder what they were thinking. The Balenciaga Ikea Bag is a good example of this. For those who don't know, the Ikea bag is a 99-cent reusable shopping bag that is made of recycled materials. It's sturdy, roomy, and cheap. So why would anyone want to spend $2,140 on a designer version of the same thing? Well, apparently, some people do. IKEA released a line of home goods that appear to be direct knockoffs of designs by high-end fashion house Balenciaga. The collection, which includes a pillow, blanket, and tote bag, is made up of identical or nearly identical versions of Balenciaga's popular Pillar bag, Giant 21 blanket, and Shopper tote. While some might see this as a lowbrow attempt to capitalize on Balenciaga's success, others view it as a clever way to mock the high-end fashion world. After all, what could be more ironic than using IKEA's affordable mass-produced home goods to recreate the look of luxury designer items? Whether you see it as an act of mockery or simply a clever marketing stunt, there's no denying that IKEA's latest collection will turn heads. There are a few things you can look for to tell if a bag is a real IKEA. First, check for the IKEA logo. It should be a blue and yellow oval with the word IKEA in the middle. Second, look at the stitching on the bag. It should be even and straight with no loose ends. Finally, feel the material of the bag. It should be a thick, sturdy fabric, not a thin one. If you're still not sure, you can always take the bag to an IKEA store and ask an employee to help you verify its authenticity. Conclusion: designer brands often get a bad rap for being overpriced and out of touch with reality. However, now and then, they release a product that makes us all stop and take notice. Whether it's because it's ridiculously expensive or just plain ridiculous, these products are sure to get people talking. The next time you're feeling down about your wardrobe, remember that even the most fashion-forward among us have made some questionable choices. If you enjoy this video, kindly click the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you next time.